Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Alright. Even if they say you're wrong, well, it's alright. Sometimes you gotta be strong. Well, it's alright. As long as you got somewhere to lay, well, it's alright. Every day is Judgment Day.
Maybe somewhere down the road away.
That's incredible. You're right. 9:18. Sorry, we were just chatting about Mississippi Masters before we came back on. Mary Lillesve back in studio. You know, you were one of my first guests on this show 2 years ago.
Is that right?
Yep.
Well, here we are.
And now we're looking a lot better in here. Mary, how's things been over in Grafton?
Well, it's spring in Grafton, and anytime it's spring in Grafton, there's lots going on. We just completed a very successful Mississippi Masters. Don't say that fast.
No, I learned the hard way.
36 teams showed up, and they played in the rain, and they played in the mist. And from what I could see, they really had a good time. So spring's here, we're ready.
That's awesome. And then plus the flea market and all of the great stuff that comes with that. And now, May 18th, we got Sip, Sample, and Stroll.
We sure do.
And now,
sure do.
This is the 4th year in a row, correct?
This is the 4th year.
And how has it grown throughout the years?
It has stayed pretty much the same. We keep growing a little bit, but it just keeps going, and our businesses feel like it is worth doing because it brings in really a whole different group almost. Because it obviously is kind of female skewered.
Well, and honestly, Mary,
But males are all welcome.
well, I think it's a great open house setting. I mean, I really do. To me, I think of Sip, Sample, and Stroll as really an open house for Grafton, you know, for folks, whether they're here in Alton or throughout the Riverbend or even in St. Charles. That's wonderful.
And what we're trying to do this year, and we can talk more about this, the sip and sample part, but the stroll part, we're trying to emphasize that this year there are shops for you to stroll to. The owners, we've talked to them, they will be welcoming you in. Most of them will be offering you some little incentive for coming in. There's a couple of new shops in town for you to stop at, including our Grafton Art Gallery.
I've heard, so we were supposed to have an interview and then, you know, getting all of that together kind of pushed us back, but I'm excited to talk to them soon. How has the art gallery been and it's open?
It is not open.
Oh.
It has its grand opening on the, 23rd, 24th. But it will be open for Sip, Sample, Stroll.
That's awesome.
Donna and Jean Smith have assured me that people can come in, see this really wonderful new addition to Grafton, which is highlighting local artists, new young artists, and the grand opening will especially be recognizing our veterans.
Yep.
So I think it'll be a great addition to Grafton.
I do too. And I mean, everything that's really going on and developing over in Grafton has just been wonderful. I mean, just the establishment of even the newer businesses that have grabbed it by the reins. That new ice cream place, I always forget the name, but they're out and about.
Go Maine.
Yep, and they're out and about in the community. They're wanting to be a part of it.
They are even open for breakfast. So, and I have sampled the food, and it is very good. So that continues. The gift shop, the Grafton gift shop is now, Box Mercantile is open. A lot of Grafton themed gifts and clothing and so on, but a lot of other exciting things. So things are popping.
Box Mercantile is. We were supposed to have an interview with them. I have to send her a message. We got to get her back on the show too and keep promoting Grafton. And you know, as I'm looking through, I mean, whether or not you guys go to, you know, I encourage you to go to all of them. But look at the lineup. I mean, talk about an amazing Saturday. Starting, you know, whether or not you start at Abigail's Tap Room, Grafton Oyster Bar, Aries, the Hog Pit, the Grafton Winery and Brew House, Third Shoot, the Bloody Bucket, Grafton Harbor, Go Mays, Bobby G's, Drifters, and of course the Grafton Fudge Shop. There's so much more to really go sample through and talk about a great lineup just to go and meander a little bit, relax, enjoy the Saturday, and just be a part of it.
I'm kind of excited this year, what you mentioned them, that the Grafton Fudge Shop and Go Mays, this year we thought they have food and beverages, so they will be offering. Go Mays is going to have Pretty in Pink, watermelon and strawberry, and a Blue Ocean, which is raspberry and cream. And the Grafton Fudge Shop says, come on in, taste the fudge, and have some coffee. So those are a couple of additions.
Don't tempt me. You know, when you go and speak with these business owners, take me through their excitement of this day, because for them, you know, all these business owners are working so hard, and this is a busy season for them, but for them to be able to let the hair down and mingle a little bit, it's got to be fun also.
That is, and I am so excited that all of our businesses are participating, and they've come up with some really interesting things. And like you say, they're busy anyway, but they're taking time that day to welcome and try and just, what's the right word, sample some special things, like the new Abigail's Tap Room is going to show you what they're doing for breakfast with sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast. That's one of their samples. The Bloody Bucket, of course, is still combining food and beverage, so they have loaded Bloody Marys. You go up to Drifters, you get a Cowboy Cup. That takes care of your lunch.
Yep.
You get to Grafton Winery. This year they're having prime beef tapas.
Oh, man.
And if you go to Aries, they're going to have spanakopita. So there's not just routine things happening.
Yeah.
But try what the restaurants are trying. Let them know how you like it, because that may lead to new menu items.
It will, Mary. I mean, I was thinking, and this is my ignorance, because, you know, for me as a business owner, I'd be, you know, because I'm a little bit, I'm in media, so I'm cheap, Mary, but I would think, you know, finger foods or something, but this is, I mean, real good quality meals that you're going to be having when you're stopping in.
Absolutely. But remember their samples.
Oh,
And-
yes.
And I always think about, you know, well, it's just this little taste. By the time you go to 13 places and try it, and
I mean,
be careful as you try some of the drinks, and which means spend a lot of time strolling. And it is amazing. By the end of the afternoon, it has been really good.
well, and what I think is really unique about the restaurants and bars in Grafton, Mary, and I want to know your thoughts too, is that they're never doing the same thing. Even though they might have the same idea of a drink, there's always a unique spin on it. You're going to get something different going to different spots.
Yeah. When I pulled up the list from last year, you know, you think, oh, we can use it again. No.
Really?
There's a few things that are the same, but they come up with something different every year. So if you were there last year, you aren't going to go in and get the same old, same old.
And something else I wanted to talk with you about too is the Chamber of Commerce as a whole. I don't know what you guys have going on up there, but it's magical because everyone is so supportive and on the same page to really gear together as a team. And I'm not dogging any other, you know, chambers because I just won't, but it seems like you guys really have that team mentality where you're all hands on deck when you need to. You have a great committee section and you keep going forward.
It's our town.
Yeah.
And bringing visitors into our town is important for the quality of our life there. So we really want people to come and visit, and that's the Chamber's mission, is to say, come and visit.
Really cool. You got a moment to stick around with me? I got to pay a quick bill.
Okay,
It's
you
not.
pay a bill.
It's 9:26. But before I take a quick break, as you guys know, we do partner with Centerstone. We do substance abuse disorder interviews, and we talk about some of the services that are around,
Great.
just in case, you know, if someone needs to know it, they know the information ahead of time. And if you're looking for a fresh start on the road to recovery, a life free from addiction is possible, and it starts at Centerstone. Centerstone is a national leader in mental health and substance use disorder treatment for people of all ages. With a commitment to delivering care that truly changes people's lives, Centerstone's dedicated clinicians use evidence-based practices in their treatment programs. I love this part of it. It means they aren't using that same recycled formula. It's actually developed for that person, and it really does help. There's so many unknowns on the road to recovery, folks, but one thing you can know for sure is that Centerstone will be that constant guiding force for you on your recovery journey. Addiction, it can happen to anybody, but so can recovery. So start working toward that recovery today by visiting Centerstone online at recoverwithus.org, recoverwithus.org. Back with Mary in a bit.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone, and over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, There's nothing holding me back anymore.
Dream Home Realty Center.
Hey Sherry, talk to me, Dream Team. We've got showing.
Yo, what up? It's Mike Keith, the proud graduate of Lewis and Clark Community College. I got my start in broadcasting and now I work all over the country. I discovered my path in media, but I could have been an electrician. Or I could have been a nurse.
Maybe not.
We are Phillips 66 Wood River Refinery. We make the fuels that take us to work and our children to school. We make materials and energy products that allow us to stay connected to each other. We care about the quality and safety of our products because we care about the communities we share. Our employees live our values of safety, honor, and a commitment to act as good neighbors where we live and operate. We are Phillips 66. Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ. That's the first time I've learned that because I watched Aretha Franklin performing for President Obama, and Carole King was there just dying over this song because of how great it was. Did not know that was a Carole King song.
That was at Lincoln Center when they were honoring Carole King, and Carole King sitting there with tears running down her face as Aretha Franklin sings her song.
Okay, now it all makes sense now because I thought she is just mesmerized. Totally makes sense. And you'll be mesmerized on May the 18th when you get to stop in and stroll, sip, and sample. But Stroll Grafton, it is the best place to really take a nice walk and just go meander, go see some great friendly people that own businesses, patronize them. And of course, you got to have tickets to do this. So how do we get them?
You sure do. And because we want to make sure that the food is ready and we have plenty, we have a cutoff date. So in order to come to Sip, Sample, Stroll, get online to our Grafton website. It is Grafton. GraftonIL.com.
GraftonILChamber.com.
You are correct. Thank you.
So I only know that because I just typed it in.
GraftonILChamber.com. And you just have to scroll down. You will see Sip, Sample, Stroll. And you can buy your tickets right there.
Do you want to show them how to do it? Watch this. Go online right now. This is GraftonILChamber.com, and you're going to click on Order Tickets right here on Sip, Sample, Stroll. It will take you to a form page where you fill out your name, your address.
You are on top of it.
I'm ready today. I was feeling good about this interview.
You are.
And that's how you can get tickets. And now, how much are they?
The tickets are $30 a piece.
That's it?
That's it. And with those, you go to all those 13 places. But the part is, you have to be sure you've got your confirmation letter. We will send, as you complete your transaction, you'll get a confirmation letter. We'll meet you at City Hall. Mm-hmm. When you come into town, get your car parked. We know that can be an issue in Grafton, so park your car because you're just going to be strolling. Come to City Hall, and we will have a wristband ready for you, a map, a list of all the places that are participating, and send you on your way.
I love it. I just love it because, it really makes you feel welcomed, whenever you go to your guys' events, no matter if it's, Mississippi Masters, you name it, but especially here, whenever you're getting welcomed into a village's city hall or a city hall and you're going inside and you're handed this information, you feel a part of it and you feel like you're welcomed in and they want you here,
Thank you. I mean, that's how we want you to feel. The one thing is you've got to get your tickets by May 12th.
May 12th.
May 12th is our cutoff date. because we have to get back to our businesses so they're ready for you. So May 12th is cutoff date for buying tickets.
And now, May 12th, does that mean you can buy tickets up to like 11:59 on May 12th, or is it May 12th when it turns over, May 12th, you can't get tickets?
11:59 on May 12th.
That's right, because you never know. You never know. Anyone that's a little bit late to the party, you have until 11:59 if you're watching this on May the 12th to get your tickets now. And, you know, how excited are the businesses when it comes to this? Because even though, you know, we talked a little bit about this earlier, they have their other, you know, business to take care of and their other patrons, but this is a special day. Do they give you any feedback as to their excitement?
The feedback I've had, and we haven't done one of those, you know, scientific feedbacks, but going around town talking to people, they really welcome it. They obviously wouldn't keep participating if, in fact, it wasn't good for their business.
Yeah.
But one other thing that some of the bars are doing that day to make it even more special day is they will be having a blues festival going on. So the music in most of the bars will be good live blues music.
There's nothing better than good blues. There is nothing better than hearing some good blues. And now, also speaking of that, thank you for the reminder. We're going to be talking to Drew, who's going to be a part of the Blues Festival. His wife, Angela, does I Love Learning ASL, American Sign Language. Mm-hmm. And they travel up from Atlanta last year, and now Drew's going to be a part of the Blues Festival that weekend. And then Grafton Winery will be on Friday to talk about it, too.
Wonderful.
So we're going across the board, Grafton, this summer.
May 18th is going to be a big day, but you know, you could go there, get your samples, sit down, listen to some music, then get up and stroll to the next place. It should be a really fun day.
But you have to get your tickets to be able to do all of that fun and sip, sampling, and strolling. And now they're just $30. Think about that. You're going to 13 places. You're going to sample their food and beverages for $30 each. Mm-hmm. You can't beat that price. You just can't.
Thank you.
And I don't even know how that breaks down in terms of 13 divided by 30, but it's a good number for per spot.
And what we try to do is, of course, there's expenses to put on some, but we try to get some of the revenue back to the businesses to help a little bit with the expense that they put out, because whatever number we tell them, there is going to be a sample of a food and a beverage for each person that has purchased a ticket.
And that's, I mean, it's just wonderful. And it shows a true symbiotic team. I mean, everyone's feeding off each other. Everyone's trying to help each other in this. And it's an incubator event is really what I get out of it, too.
Well, and I think we talked a little bit, but I want to emphasize again that the new Grafton Art Gallery will be open. Mm-hmm. It's a week before their actual grand opening, but it will be open. So you'll get to see this wonderful new venue that's featuring young artists, new artists, and the Granite Limestone Gift Shop, which is right across the street, is close to opening. They won't really be open, but you get a sneak preview of this new place in the old Wilson building.
That's cool.
It's one of the iconic buildings on Main Street.
That's really cool. And I mean, everything you guys are doing in Grafton right now is awesome. That memorial monument that's getting put up is going to be awesome. I had Seed to Sown on that's doing a lot of the T-shirts and a lot of that. Yeah. And I just love the atmosphere. And it really, folks, and I'm not patronizing you. I'm not trying to build this up. I don't need to, because Grafton sells itself with these events. Please stop by if you have the opportunity to get your tickets before May 12th. That's 13 days where you can get $30 tickets, $30 each to go and sample, sip, and stroll 13 shops throughout Grafton. Plus, as Mary said, hear the Blues Festival. I mean, this is really cool. This becomes a whole party in Grafton that day.
It is a party that day.
And Mary, as we're coming back, is there anything that I haven't talked to you about yet that we need to get out?
I think we have covered it. Get your ticket, get ready to come, put on your strolling shoes, and just be prepared to have a good time.
That's a T-shirt. Put on your strolling shoes. I like it. I love it. But you have until 11:59 on May the 12th to get your tickets, because the restaurants have to prepare their food and make sure they have the appropriate amount of samples going out, and that way everyone can get organized before May the 18th. You can find out more by going to GraftonILChamber.com and clicking on the easy button of just click here to order tickets. Simple as it does. fill out the form. You'll get a confirmation. And
We'll be at City Hall to give you your wristband. We're going to be there at 10 o'clock so that you could get a jump start and take off and stroll Grafton.
I love it. And then until 6 p.m., you just have the time of your life going up and down Grafton, visiting those participating locations, listening to the blues, and even catching up with Mary throughout the day and seeing how things are going.
I will be around and will be just tickled to see you.
And Mary, I just love having you on the show. One of my first guests on the show when I had barely a studio down here, and now we're getting there.
Hey,
Mary, always great talking to you. And
Thank
whenever
you.
you want to come back on, you're more than welcome.
thank you. I really appreciate this opportunity to get the word out.
Oh, no problem. 9:38, that's the time on this last day of April. We'll take a quick break. Our daily show, it comes back to you next, right after this on RiverBender.com and Roku TV.